Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. It is so awesome to be with you. Well, here we are. It's Tuesday, and I don't know about where you are, but I'm right outside Washington, D.C. I'm in Virginia, and it has turned freezing cold. It's overcast, gray, windy. Whew, I've had my fireplaces lit up this morning in my home. It's been so cold. Anyways, I'm trying to do some weather magic here. I got on my sweater, but I got on my Gucci shirt. How you like this? I don't know if you guys have seen this one. This is my red Gucci shirt. Isn't that wonderful? Kind of brings warmth to me. And I'm wearing a beautiful little gold cross with a lot of gemstones today. This is a sparkling cross. This is to generate solar power, solar energy. So I'm calling on the Sun Lord, and I got the rays of the golden cross and the golden sun. Hopefully it'll do some good. Well, I'm just glad you're here. Welcome to Tuesday. This is today Messages from the Spirit World. For those of you who are new here, this is something we do every week on Tuesday. Knock on wood, normally on Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday, but try to keep it to Tuesday. And I grab a bunch of letters and I do little mini psychic readings for people. Now, just so you know, if you want to get on Messages from the Spirit World on each Tuesday, this is free. I do not charge for this, okay? Because people are saying, oh, do I have to pay for it? No, 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 no. You just send a letter in. Now, I have to be honest, I get hundreds of letters, so I can't always personally answer everybody. And so if I don't get to your question right away, please forgive me. It's just a volume thing. It's not that I don't care, okay? But, you know, as Spirit leads, I get the letters and we do readings. And, you know, I always like to tell people, even if your letter doesn't get answered on Messages from the Spirit World, listen to all the messages, because you never know when Spirit will work through somebody else's letter to reach you. And sometimes they'll give me a letter and the situation will sound exactly like yours. You say, oh my God, Bob, that letter you read wasn't mine, but it was just like my situation. And I felt like that advice helped me. Well, see, that's how Spirit works. They want to reach as many people as they can. So they're going to work through other means to reach you. So be patient. Understand, I'm just one person. But I do enjoy reading for you. And, if you have matters that are more pressing or you need more in-depth reading than I can do in this video, you might want to think about booking a private session with me. And private session with me, I know I do charge for private session, but it's a whole hour, you and me, Psychic Bob and you, one-on-one, and we can do that by telephone or Skype or in person. And in your reading, I cover everything. It's a full hour. We cover past issues, present issues, future issues, cover spirit guides, messages from them. I bring over messages from deceased loved ones if they come through. We look at your past lives, your karmic links, your mission, what you've come here to do. And I also answer all your questions. So I cover a lot of stuff. And for those of you who have sat with me, I think you know, I give a lot of information for the hour. And I try to give the best I can. So you might want to think about a private reading. If you want to get on my schedule, we'll have the info how to connect with me in the box below this video, info box. But you can call my office, 571-483-2112, or write to me at my email, readings@robert-hickman.com. Again, all of this will be in the info box below this video. So I look forward to reading for all of you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being part of Spirit Channel. Well, before we get into all the letters today, I thought we'd all just take a moment. Let's just sit down. I want you guys to get comfortable. Let's center ourselves and let's just attune to the spirit world. Okay. I hear my spirit guide Fletcher back here. He says hello. Oh, also, by the way, for those of you who are new here, yesterday we did horoscopes. So if you are waiting on some psychic help and maybe you don't get a message today, definitely check yesterday's video, because everybody who watches yesterday's video will get a little reading. I do horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs, and I give the overviews for every day of the week. So definitely see yesterday's video if you haven't. Psychic Bob's weekly horoscopes, all zodiac signs. All right, well, let's get into our letters here. We got a lot of stuff. Our first letter today is from Refugio Martinez. Hello, Refugio. Refugio writes, he says, Dear Bob, what do you see around my job? There are a lot of changes going on. Will I be let go or will I stay? Hi, Refugio. I have to tell you, when I step into your work environment right now, Fletcher's back here and he says everything's in motion. So it's definitely a little bit of a chaotic time. I feel, honestly, that you're going to come through this initial round of layoffs okay. I don't feel that you will be let go at this time. But I have to be honest, Refugio, and tell you that I do feel that this is a sign for you that you are meant to move forward. And I feel that you will have opportunities to kind of break out of your current holding pattern. I want to watch the month of June for you. I feel that this will be a significant point of transition. And I feel at that time you will be able to move into another job. I feel that you have great gifts in communication. I think you're very much an entrepreneur. And I feel like you may also have a connection with the fashion industry coming. So I'd like you just to remember that, because I feel like energetically you're going to be interfacing with a lot of different people and moving into some different type of work. I feel like you'll be more connected to industry in the sense of design, fashion, style. I think you have a great connection with people, and you should just step out and walk in a new path now. I feel like where you are, as I said, you'll be there till June, but after that, I feel like you'll be doing a transition. Okay, so start now. You're going to make it. You'll be awesome. Okay, I hope that gives a little help today. God bless you. Thanks for writing. All right, our next letter is from Riverhawk. Riverhawk writes, says, "Hey, Psychic Bob, can you tell me who my angel guardian is? Thank you, many blessings." Hey, Riverhawk. I keep hearing a name here. Somebody's talking to me. Fletcher, who is that? Okay. You have an angel guide. The name is Amiel. A-M-I-E-L. Amiel. And Amiel is around you. That's your spirit guardian. And Amiel keeps talking to me about the new beginning. The new beginning. I feel, Riverhawk, that you're coming into a time of pretty rapid change, a lot of new beginning, but Amiel's going to be working with you. I feel like this, late summer, August, September for you is a time of great growth opportunities, transition, more financial blessing. Amiel's going to be working with you. So, I'm also being shown education here. So I don't know if you're doing some schooling, looking back to school, but I see a combination of work and school. I feel August is powerful for that, and you're going to get a lot of blessings. So call on Amiel. Okay? Thanks for writing. All right, our next letter is from Alexis Williams. Hello, Alexis. Alexis writes, "Hi, Psychic Bob. I am 19 and am having a hard time figuring out what to do with my life. I think I want to be an orthodontist or an oral surgeon. But my big issue is that I'm scared of needles. I think I'm scared of seeing people in pain. Should I go through with the oral surgeon option? Do you have any other ideas or tips for my career? Thank you, Alexis." Hi, Alexis. Hon, when I step into your frequency, you definitely have green light around you. It means you have healing gifts. I have to tell you, I'm not seeing either orthodontist or oral surgeon around you. What I am seeing, interestingly, is plastic surgeon or cosmetic surgeon. I feel that your gift will be working on people's faces rather than on their mouths particularly. And I would like you to explore work in cosmetic surgery or plastic surgery. This is where I'm really seeing doorways open up for you. As a healer-themed person, you're very connected to people's soul energy. And I feel like where your gifts are is that, as an oral surgeon or orthodontist, you would be able to give them a wonderful smile and a healthy mouth. But I feel that that's only one part of what you would do. I think you're actually called to the bigger picture of recreating their entire image. And for this reason, I think a cosmetic surgery would do better for you, because I think you would have greater satisfaction in seeing the results. And I think you have an artistic edge to you that would allow you to have more creative expression. So I would like you to seriously explore cosmetic surgery in that field. I'm not saying you have to throw away, this. I do think you could do either, but I think ultimately you'll have more success and satisfaction in the cosmetic surgeon area. And now, as for your fear of needles, I feel like, particularly in the cosmetic surgery, most of the time the people will be pre-numbed and won't even feel the needle. And I feel like as you get used to that and you do it every day, it'll just become routine. So I don't see that holding you back, okay? But I really want you to explore cosmetic surgery and plastic surgery, okay? Let me know what you discovered. Thank you so much. All right. Our next letter is from Katie Moore. Katie writes, Dear Psychic Bob, do you have any messages for me? Hi, Katie. I have to tell you, when I'm walking in your light, I'm getting so much blue. I get sky blue light and I get royal blue. Just blue, blue, blue. And there's a big aura of blue light. I love that. Blue light means that you're reconnecting to your higher self. And sky blue tells me you're coming into a time of networking and connecting to people. It's much more social. And I feel the next 3 to 4 months here, it's like social time for you. I want you to get out, meet people, have fun. I feel like you've been kind of holding back or being a little isolated and self-isolating. But now you're coming into a time of connectivity and light and love and power. And you've got a lot of royal blue light. That means communicator gifts. And the spirit people keep talking to me about writing and creating. So I feel like they're giving you a lot of creativity now. And I want you to explore writing, like writing a book or writing music. I feel like this is going to evolve into something that actually gets like published. So you definitely got communicator and networking energy. And I do pick up around you a lot of angelic protection right now. I keep hearing literally music around you. It sounds like there are angels literally singing. And I feel like they're lifting you up kind of out of some depression. And I feel that the angels are inspiring you to kind of go out into the world. So it's your time of emergence and your time to be blessed in order that you'll bless others. And whatever you create will be a blessing to many people. Okay? Anyways, the next, 3 to 4 months for you, power time. Thanks for writing. Hope that helps. Blessings to you. Our next letter is from Lillian Cara. Hello, Lillian. Good to see you, darling. She's a regular viewer here. And Lillian writes, says, Dear Psychic Bob, if the spirits have a message for me, it would be great to get guidance. I've had a challenging 3 months. Hi, Lillian. I have to tell you, I do see the challenge around you. When I step into your frequency, I'm getting a few colors here. I'm getting some pink light around you, and I'm getting some gray light. Pink light tells me that you've been feeling emotionally overwhelmed. It's kind of like being beaten up by the universe. Gray light tells me that in a sense you felt you've lost your way. Now, that's not the end of the story, because when I move beyond that, I'm getting brilliant white light and yellow. This tells me that you're coming back to your higher self and you're going to have inspiration. I want you to watch here. The beginning of May is the turning point for you. And I feel at that time you will kind of have a sense of reconnection to your higher self. I want you to be consistent in your meditation every day. So I want you to be sitting for 5 minutes every day, just sitting, bringing light into you. I want you to visualize gold and white light just streaming through you, because that will kind of kick up that energy that's been a little stagnant, and it burns off that gray light around you that makes you feel disconnected from your vision. The next year for you, the rest of this year from May forward all the way to December is much more active time. It's much more creative time. And I feel like you're going to get artistic inspiration. So you might want to explore, for example, arts and crafts or painting, some type of creative art, because I also see this being a revenue stream for you this year. And so I feel like the creativity is the key to breaking out of the pattern, okay? But you're definitely changing out of this last, this last 3 months for you, it does show struggle. And I do agree, you're not imagining it has been hard. But I do feel there's a financial blessing coming and an emotional blessing from May forward, okay? So you do your daily meditation, golden white light. That's going to open doors for you, okay? Thanks for writing. Hope that gives you some help. Blessings to you, darling. All right. Oh my gosh, guys, I just looked at the time here. We're at the point of our show now where we're going to do some spirit shout-outs. This is something I do each week. Now, spirit shout-outs are not necessarily people who have written in with a question. Sometimes they're just people I see on my channel and spirit speaks to me. And you may never even written to me ever once, but you'll get a message from me. And that's just how spirit works. So I got a few spirit shout-outs I want to throw out here. Our first spirit shout-out goes to Madame Della, Master Psychic Witch. Hello, Madame Della. I received a message for you this morning. Spirit people said, tell Della to watch the month of June. Looks like there's some high-power business meetings coming for you in June. Could be a media connection. I'm being shown television crew, television cameras, and I feel like you're going to get some publicity around some work that you're doing that's going to give you a really super high profile connected to media. And I feel like this may even eventually evolve into something that would almost be like a reality TV show for you. So definitely, you know, be aware, watch the month of June. Anybody's contacting you, definitely make time to meet with them. It will be worth your time, okay? Anyways, I have to put it out there. Hope it helps make some sense. All right. I got another spirit shout out here. This is for Marigold Tarot. And I got to tell you, Marigold Tarot, they keep talking to me about this June and July. Looks like there's some travel coming for you. Looks like you're going to be going up to Scotland on a little vacation. And the spirit people said that they're calling you to the north. They're calling you to Scotland. It looks as if you're going to get some interesting experiences. They show me that you're staying at a hotel or you're visiting a hotel. It's an old hotel. I believe there are spirit presences there. And you will be able to, in a sense, get evidence of the spirit stuff, spirit activity going on. I want you to bring your cameras, your tape recorders, voice recorders, because you're going to have a chance to capture some amazing paranormal phenomena. I also get the sense that you will be of service to people at the hotel. Maybe you end up doing readings there, but I almost feel like the owners of the hotel will say, thank God you're the first person who's been able to confirm our sighting of the ghost. I don't pick up as anybody dangerous. I do feel there's some earthbound spirits, and your interaction will help free them and help the hotel, okay? Anyways, just remember that June, July, into June, going into July, travel to Scotland. Make it happen. Let me know what happens. Thanks so much. All right, and I got another spirit shout out here. This is for Ariel Rose Music. Ariel, I got a message this morning from a man who came to me. He literally walked through the veil. I wasn't sure who he was. I couldn't see him because he hit a lot of light. He's like literally glowing, but I could see a little bit of his outline. I could tell he was male. He looked to me to be kind of medium height. Very kind. His energy was very kind. And I believe this may have been, as I was inquiring, I get the sense that he was connected to a father figure. He says to me, he gave me the following words. He said, tell Ariel that she was my guiding light. So Ariel, you were the guiding light to this man. And he says, I am now in the light. So he has made a successful transition to the spirit world. And he said, if you could see how bright it is over here. He says, I can see clearly now. I get the sense that during his life, he was kind of a seeker. Like he wanted to know the truth, but he always felt it was a little out there. And he says now he sees clearly. He says, I can see clearly now. And I think that means literally physically, but it also means spiritually. Because I get the sense towards the end, his senses were failing. Maybe he had some vision problems. I pick up like a general overall fatigue. And he says, my body is free of the pest. I get the sense when I looked into his light as if he was showing me he had shaken off a disease. I think it was cancer, I believe, because the overall energy, it felt almost like leukemia or some type of malaise that just weakened him down. But that's all he gave me. But he said, I am in the light. And he says, I'm in the music. And he said, listen for the music. I get the sense that he's talking to you through music is why he said, I'm in the music. So any music that you're listening to, it's like he's coming through to bring messages for you. So you might be in the car, turn on the radio, but I believe this is your father, and he's in the light, and he says he's in the music you're listening to as well. So I have to put that out there. I hope it helps you. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being open to my message. Oh my gosh, guys. Well, listen, that is all the time I've got for messages today. I hope that you'll keep it here at Spirit Channel. And if you do leave Spirit Channel, pop over to my website at robert-hickman.com. Pick up some copies of my books. We've got Messages from Rose, Ouija Mysteries, Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom. All of these are at my website and even more. And if you want to get a private reading, you can read more about my work over there as well. And I want to thank you guys for being here. I love you. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Tomorrow's Wednesday. That means Wiccan Wednesday. We'll have something mystical and fun. Make sure to be here. So we'll be back here tomorrow. And thanks for being here. And if you have a question that you want to get on for Messages from the Spirit World, you can put it in the info box below this video. And if you just want to say hi, I'd love to hear from you. You never know, you might get a spirit shout out. So make yourself known in the comments below. You guys are best. Love you. We'll see you back here tomorrow for Wiccan Wednesday. And until then, may you always blessed